A proportion is a name we give to a statement that two ratios are equal. Now, let's take for example the fraction 2/5, and we can say 2/5 is equal to 20 out of 50. Now these two are called equivalent fractions. Now it is also called a proportion because I'm saying that these two are equal. 2/5 is equal to 20 out of 50. And if you had done equivalent fractions before, which I know have done, you will see that these two are equivalent fractions because I simply multiply both of them by 10 to arrive at my equivalent fraction. 2 multiplied by 10 is 20 and 5 multiplied by 10 is 50. So let's put that into our question. Let's say a bucket takes 15 minutes to be filled completely. How long will it take to completely fill 6 buckets? Right, so let's work this out. So let me put this here. Right, so I say one bucket takes 15 minutes. So I can use this 1 out of 15. I can represent that here. The 1 meaning buckets and the 15 is minutes. I want to find out how long it will take. So that underneath value there is missing. How long it will take to completely fill 6 buckets. So up here remains as buckets, underneath here remain as minutes. So how long will it take? Now an easy way to do this is to determine what is going to be an equivalent fraction to 1 out of 15. An equivalent fraction with your numerator of 6. Now to do that, I have to determine what I have to multiply 1 by to get 6. That's easy. 1 by 6 is 6. And what do I have to multiply here now? Because I have multiplied with my 6 at the top, I have to multiply 6 at the bottom as well. So I multiply by 6 and I'm going to get 5 6 is 30, 1 6 is 6, so that's 90. So that value there, that question mark there, is actually equal to 90 minutes. Now, most of the times, they work this as cross multiplication. So what they do, let me change my thing here, they take this 6 and this 15, and this 1 and this value here, and they do cross multiplication. So what they do, they have 1 multiplied by that value there is going to be equal to 15 multiplied by 6. 15 by 6 is 90, so 1 multiplied by something should give me 90, and I know that 1 multiplied by 90 is going to give me 90, so that value there is 90. And this is the method that you are going to see being frequently used to solve proportional questions, the cross multiplication method. Okay, so let's say we have another question. Let's say we have mother can read 2 books in 5 days. How long will it take her to read 7 books? So I'm going to just put this question up here so that I can work my solution down here. Right, so I can write books over days. So mother takes 5 days to read 2 books, 5 days to read 2 books. How long will it take her to read 7 books? So that books is going to remain at the top. So this here on the side is books, underneath on this side is days. So how long will it take her to read 7 books? So I put 7 here and a question mark underneath there. Now, instead of using that question mark, this is where algebra comes in. So I can replace that question mark with a letter, right? So let's say I use X, right? You all know that X is commonly used in algebra, right? So we'll use X. How long will it take mother to read 7 books? So let's try to do that equivalent fraction method where we try to determine what I have to multiply that 2 by to give me 7. Now it's kind of difficult to see, right? I am going to have to say 7 divided by 2 to figure out what that value is that I have to multiply 2 by to give me 7. So let's try that cross multiplication method. So I'm going to select this 2 and this X, and I'm going to select 7 and 5. So we'll write our working underneath, and we're going to write 2 multiplied by X, 2 multiplied by X there, and on the other side I'm going to write 5 multiplied by 7. So I get 2 multiplied by X is 2X, and 5 sevens are 35. Now I have 2X equals 35. 2X means 2 multiplied by X. So to figure out what X is, I'm going to have to divide 35 by 2. So your next part should read X is equal to 35 divided by 2, and X is going to be 17 and a half. So when they ask you how long it will take for mother to read 7 books, it's actually going to be 17 and a half days.